Good evening, everybody. Lovely to see you. I almost didn't want to click start. I was enjoying the image of the snow falling so much. Huge thanks to Mark Cease for putting that together for us. I hope everyone's very well. I hope you've had a good day. And lovely to see so many of you here in the comments. So hello Liz and Diane and Linda. Hello Julie. It's freezing in my office. I texted hubby to turn up the thermostat is response. These are garments, Mr. Credit. Garments were invented by the human race as a protection against the cold. Humbug. Oh dear, fantastic. Hello Mark, great to see you. Hello Karen. Oh, fabulous. Hello Susanna and Chris and Carolyn. Wonderful to see everybody. Hello Babs from Edinburgh. From partly sunny Edinburgh, though it's dark now. Fabulous. Hello Jill. Hello Gillian. Great to see everybody. Wonderful. So the message that you put up earlier on, Nancy, I'm ever so sorry. Thank you so much for sharing that. And of course, you know, when we sing, it's such a conduit for emotions. Nobody's expecting you to keep it together, but do your best, have fun, and we're all here for you. Okay, lots of virtual hugs in the comments, please, everybody, to Nancy. And how is everybody else? Hello, Christine and Dorothy. Oh, wonderful to see everybody. Now, I'm just going to quickly do my sound checks, altos. We've got some great music to get through tonight, so I'm just going to check everything works. So as always, if you're listening on headphones, you know what I'm going to say. Just make sure you just turn the volume down just as I'm talking now, just for a few moments while I check that everything works, because it might be a little on the loud side. We'll start with the piano. Okay, let's have a bit of recording. So let's have Recordare, Still the Night. Here we go.
Still the night.
Bit more of that.
Black, black the sky.
Splendid. Okay, let's have a bit of Lullaby My Jesus.
Lullaby, my Jesus, lullaby, my King.
Lovely. And a bit of the Three Kings, sung by the Of Me Ensemble. That is to say, the ensemble of me and my wonderful wife. How brightly to shines the pointing star, and is the quest of the travelers they were. Thank you, everybody. Excellent. Anne is asking, has everyone found a Santa hat with built-in headphones? No, but I've got a Santa hat, as we know, that fits over headphones just about. I'm convinced this is actually a Christmas decoration rather than an actual Santa hat. It's enormous. But there we go, everybody. There's your daily dose of me in the hat. And now it's going. Just because, as I say, it's extraordinarily distracting to be conducting and see this red and white thing bobbing around just below the camera. But there we are. Yes, I know it'll be all over Twitter as well. Thanks, Mark. Oh, you are just the loveliest bunch of people, folks. Thank you so much for giving all those hugs to Nancy, and one from me as well. All right. Is it anybody's birthday today? Let me know. If it's anybody's birthday in your family and you want us to sing happy birthday for them, do please let me know. It was my sister Susie's birthday yesterday. And yeah, I won't tell you how old she is. She's younger than I am. But she had a very busy day yesterday. She has lots and lots of children as my sister. And so some of you know the song Sister Susie's Sewing Shirts for Soldiers. If you don't know it, it's great fun. But no, she wasn't so much sewing shirts for soldiers as feeding teething toddlers. So yes, she had a busy day yesterday, but yeah, and it was Katie's birthday on Monday. Very busy time of year for birthdays. My other sister's birthday is next week, and it's mine in a couple of weeks as well. Don't want to think about that. But anyway, everybody, thank you, Maria. Lovely of you to say that. Was she sewing shirts? Thank you, Jill. Absolutely. As I say, no, she wasn't. She was trying to feed turkey twizzlers to teething toddlers. I think we've got another verse coming up. Anyway, Mark is saying, is it your birthday next September, Mark? Oh, right, okay. So, do we have any birthdays? Let's see. Jane is saying her internet's not very good. I won't say exactly what you've said. And it is your eldest granddaughter yesterday, and son Michael tomorrow has a birthday. So let's sing happy birthday to Michael. And if you can let me know, please, Jean, what's your eldest granddaughter's name, and we will sing happy birthday to her as well. Okay, so we will all sing happy birthday. We'll include this as part of the warm-up, everybody. All parts of the service. No extra cost. Okay, no need to record this one either. We'll just sing together. Can we have a party on your birthday, Ben? Please feel free. You are very, very welcome to have a party on my birthday. I will be conducting on my birthday, but I'll tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first time in nearly 40 years I won't actually be out conducting on my birthday or singing on my birthday. I always have Christmas gigs, and this time I will be in my house conducting you instead on my birthday, which is a bit strange but wonderful. So let's all sing together. Sasha. Right, so we're going to sing happy birthday to Sasha and Michael. Okay, everybody, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sasha and Michael. Happy birthday to you. Many happy returns, guys. And do let us know if it's your birthday. It's part of the service, as I say. It's always fun. So we've got about 2 or 3 minutes, haven't we, before we get started. So Lorna says, Christmas starts here. It certainly does, Lorna. Barbara, my middle daughter's Karen's birthday is on Sunday. She was born on Thanksgiving Day. Well, let us know on Friday. Or if you come along on Sunday to the Sacred Sing, let me know and I'll sing it to her then. Hello, Mary from Alaska. -15 Fahrenheit. Oh, I think you need a few more R's on there. I don't think 3 R's on brr is enough for -15 Fahrenheit. Crikey. Oh dear, it's not too cold here, if I'm honest. It's windy, but not too cold. Made for the trolls, Ben. Give it to Mark. Thank you, Jane. Oh, you're welcome, Nancy. How exciting it is, the Alto rehearsal for this week. Looking forward to learning the Warlock. Yes, Helena, the Warlock is absolutely wonderful. It's also, I think it's the hardest thing you have to sing in the rehearsal tonight. Doesn't mean it's not fun and not lovely, but you know, it's a solid block of music. So we're going to leave that one till last. We'll actually start tonight in a couple of minutes, everybody, with Patrick's piece, Still, Still the Night. We'll learn the Three Kings, and then we'll leave the rest of the rehearsal for Lullaby My Jesus. It was the other way round with sopranos because their part for Patrick's piece is much more demanding, and their Lullaby My Jesus, well, they get to sing the same thing twice. Typical. So Lullaby first, then the Three Kings, then... No, other way round. Still, Still the Night, then the Three Kings, then the Lullaby. Okay, fantastic. So... Brilliant. Happy birthday, Sasha and Michael. Good evening, Lani from Singapore. Great to see you again. Hello, Lisa. Merry unbirthday. Merry unbirthday to everybody whose birthday is not today. Lots of sopranos and tenors and basses sneaking in. Of course, you are more than welcome. Great stuff. Okay, steady on, Ben. Not wise to upset the sops. All I'm doing is stating the fact, isn't it? The sopranos, you get the tune. I often say that in rehearsals. So right, everybody, let's learn this song. So we all learn the song. Right, now, let's learn the harmony. Sopranos, you're done. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be starting in under a minute. How wonderful. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your lovely comments. And always thank you for all the support that you show, not just to me and to Mark, but to each other. It's one of the things that makes this a very, very special choir. So lots of love to all of you. Thank you very much indeed. Now I'm going to say farewell to your comments. I am still going to have them on the screen over here. And do, as always, keep chatting. Okay, the social aspect, as I say, is hugely important, but we do have some music to learn, so if you don't mind, everybody, will you help me make the hand gesture and the noise as we go from split screen to full screen? Here we go. And here we are, everybody. Very, very good evening. Welcome to Christmas at Home Alto Rehearsal. And after Monday's, the exploration of all the music that we have over the next few weeks, it's great to have some time now to get really stuck in and learn these pieces. Of course, we have quite a lot to get through tonight. We'll be starting, as I've just said, with Patrick Hoare's wonderful Still, Still the Night. We'll follow that with The Three Kings by Cornelius, and then Lullaby My Jesus, because we have 2 verses to learn for that. Bearing in mind we're only going to record one of them, but I'll talk more about that very shortly. Next week we'll be looking at the carols and everything else that needs to be recorded. And so after tonight's rehearsal, those of you that are happy to can start recording these 3 pieces. But if you want to leave it a bit longer to put that practice in and be happy with it, feel free. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so everybody, before we have a look at any music, let's quickly get warmed up. So can I invite everybody to get to their feet, be upstanding, as I'm fond of saying. Plant your feet a shoulder's width apart, make your knees nice and soft, and swing your hips left and right, and just like a pendulum, come to the point where you feel your weight balance between your feet, and you can feel that weight pressing down into the floor. Fantastic. And those of you who aren't able to stand for whatever reason, not a problem, but please bring yourself to the edge of your seat if you can, and give yourself a straight back. In fact, everybody, give yourself that straight back and that long neck, and just imagine that you have a piece of string tied to the top of your head, just gently pulling up, so that your head feels like it's floating like a balloon there. Wonderful. And let's take a couple of nice deep breaths in, everybody, and out. And just use this to gather up that lovely feeling of singing together, and then carry away any stress, any tension. Blow it off into the corner of the room or out the window, wherever you want to get rid of it. All right, let's do one more of those. Take a nice deep breath in and blow all of that air and stress away from you. Fantastic. Well done, everybody. Just continue to breathe deeply as we roll our shoulders around. That's great. And then roll them the other way. Thank you. Shoulders up to your ears, please, folks. Take a deep breath, and as you breathe out, let your shoulders fall. That's brilliant. Thanks, everybody. Rolling the head around now just to stretch these muscles out a little bit. All right, don't be too vigorous or too strenuous with this. This is just a gentle stretch. Great stuff. Thank you, folks. Okay, let's do a bit of humming and gentle warming up. So we'll start on a D here. Nice rich hum. Breathe whenever you like. Keep the sound constant, and off we go. And splendid. Now, ooh. Lovely. Now an O for orange with the tall mouth, and splendid. Now an E with a nice tall mouth, and finally R, deep breath, and very, very much indeed. Now, you will need a couple of tones higher than that in some of the later pieces, but we're going to start with Patrick's Still, Still the Night, and you'll find actually in terms of pitch, of range, it's not a problem, and in fact this is a very, very singable and very, very nice piece for altos. So let's start with that, please. You'll find that in our score pack, and this is page 20 in our score. All right, so if everyone could turn to that one, please, that would be marvellous. So Still, Still the Night was composed for the Self-Isolation Choir, and I still can't quite believe when you open it up, it says premiered as a virtual performance by the Self-Isolation Choir under the musical direction of Ben England in December 2020. So yes, that's a thing, that's happening, and I can't wait. What I love about it, though, is Patrick has written some very, very useful composer's notes, and I always say to a choir, when you're singing something new, look at everything the composer has left for you. Okay, it's quite often that they are telling you exactly what they want, and Patrick has done that. So he says at the bottom of this page, page 23 in our pack, written for the Self-Isolation Choir, which was formed in 2020 in response to the COVID-19 lockdown. This carol is imbued with both a sense of longing and the hope that a healing light may be born to comfort mankind. Apart from the extended ending, the carol is in a simple strophic form, and we're very grateful for that. This means that details of dynamics and phrasing need to be carefully observed in order to convey the all-important light and shade of the still and meditative atmosphere. Okay, so everything that Patrick has written on the score in terms of dynamics, all of these P's of piano, MP, MF, legato and so on, he really wants us to make sure that we observe all of those. And so when you're recording, please make sure that you've highlighted your parts, that you know where all the dynamics are, and that you record them, please, as Patrick has written. Okay, so that's the first thing to say. Let's have a look at the first page of music, which is on page 24. And before we sing, again, a couple of things to just note. Your line on this first page, and for several pages, is the second line down. This will change, by the way, when the soprano part splits, so we'll look at that in a minute. It's marked piano and legato, which means soft and smooth. Legato is smooth. And the performance direction is teneramente, which means tenderly. You'd normally expect to see dolce, which is sweet. It's that difference between sort of all year round sweetness and Christmas sweetness, which is just that bit more imbued with love and festivity. So with a tender love for Christmas, everybody, as tender as a well-cooked turkey, perhaps. Let's start off. I didn't mean that. Let's start off looking at your first line, altos, and well, let's have a listen. It's quite straightforward. Still, still the night, black, black the sky. Your line sounds like this, altos. It goes, still, still the night, black, black the sky. Okay, so it's literally just those pitches. So given it's so simple pitch-wise, let's work really hard at making these words sparkle like stars. Here we go. Still, still the night after 3. 1, 2, 3. Still, still the night. Black, black the sky. Thank you, everybody. A tiny little break after the first black there. Not long enough to take a breath, but black, black. So we have that clearly differentiated. Thank you. Now, the next line, a star is rising bright and sheds a healing light. Now, before we worry about the words, just listen to this little melody, because you're going to be singing this several times throughout the piece. Listen. Okay, listen to it again. Ba 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 ba. Sing that with me. Don't worry about the words, just sing it to ba. Ready? After 2. Ready? 1, 2. Ba 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 ba. And again. 1, 2. Ba 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 ba. Okay, let's put the words in now and slow it down, because it is 1, 2. A star is rising bright and sheds a healing light. Give that a go with me. Now, you notice there's not that there are no commas, no obvious places to breathe, so stagger the breathing, okay? What you'll hear, and just a quick note before we sing this, when you sing along with the Recordare solo, you may find that she breathes in a certain place. Try not to breathe at the same time as her in this particular section, okay? I don't want 400 recordings with everybody breathing at the same time as the soloist. Stagger the breathing and breathe at a time you think other people might not necessarily breathe, okay? So let's sing that together. A star is rising. After 2, 1, 2. A star is rising bright and sheds a healing light. Very, very nice. Thank you, altos. Over the page. And then we sing O lux aeterna natus est. Now, everything up until this point has been quiet. Here, we crescendo to a mezzo piano on aeterna and then down again. So everything that Patrick has put in place, we really need to observe. Okay, O lux aeterna. Here we go after 2. 1, 2. O lux aeterna natus est. Listen to that again. 1, 2. O lux aeterna natus est. 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 1, 2. O lux aeterna natus est Okay, now before we sing that, you might just want to note that the note on O looks is the same note as on Na, so we come back to it. O looks et na. That might just help those of you that are learning the piece for the first time, which is all of you. Let's sing it together. O looks, ready? Oh, 1, 2. O looks et na natus est. Fantastic. Can we just sing altos, please? From the start to there, and then we'll have a look at the second verse. And the great news about these verses is they come back exactly the same, just with different words, but musically pretty much exactly the same throughout. So here we go. Still, still the night from the start. Thank you, altos. Nice deep breath. Piano. 1, 2, 3. Still, still the night. Black, black the sky. A star is rising bright and sheds a healing light. Oh, looks eterna natus est. Very, very nice indeed. Thank you so much, altos. Excuse me a second. I'm just going to move a couple of things around on my desk so I can see the score a little more clearly. Splendid. Okay, so that's the first verse. Let's have a look now at the bottom of page 25, bar 20. This is the start of the second verse. Slow, slow it dawns, soft, soft the sound. And this whole section here is pianissimo, okay? Even quieter than the opening, almost as softly as you can sing. So slow, slow it dawns goes like this. Should be familiar. Slow, slow it dawns, soft, soft the sound. Okay, really soft all the way through. Sing that with me, please, altos. Or after 3, slow, slow it dawns. 1, 2, 3. Slow, slow it dawns. Soft, soft the sound. Splendid. Now, let's have a listen to the melody there at the top of page 26. The star is singing high and clear this melody. Listen to this. Okay, after 2. 1, 2. Okay, a little bit of Benjamin Britten there. Da, 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 da. Anyway, the star. Okay, so let's sing it together. Let's sing the star is singing high and clear. This is how it sounds. It is 1, 2. The star is singing high and clear. Notice that F keeps coming back through like a bell. The star is singing high and clear. Okay, so each time that sound comes back, don't emphasize it, but just really feel that settling. That's your sort of home note there, okay? So still, all pianissimo, the star is singing high and clear with me. Ready? 1, 2. The star is singing high and clear. Lovely. And then, this melody. Sing that for me. And this melody. Lovely. And you notice you crescendo there and then come back down again. Splendid. And then, oh, looks eterna natus est. Listen to that on the piano and... Alright, let's sing that together. It's all pianissimo. The last note at the top of page 26. Oh, looks. Ready? 1, 2. Oh, looks eterna natus est. Can we sing, please, altos, from the bottom of page 25, please? This is bar 20. Slow, slow it dawns. And this verse, as I said, is all pianissimo, apart from that melody moment where it's piano. So it's really, really quiet, apart from one bit which is just quiet. Okay? So here we go. Slow, slow it dawns. After 3. 1, 2, 3. Slow, slow it dawns. Soft, soft the sound. The star is singing high and clear this melody. Oh, looks eterna natus est. get quieter even through that last est. Okay, you're already pianissimo, so it needs to disappear almost to nothing. Okay, fantastic. Now, altos, you've learnt probably at this point 98% of the song. Let's just have a look and you'll see what I mean. So we're on the last 4 bars of page 26. Light, light as fire, falls, falls like sparks. Pitches wise, this is the same as each verse. Light, light as fire, falls, falls like sparks. Same descending line as in the preceding verses, but the dynamics are different. So we start light, light as fire. We start mezzo forte, so it's good and strong. We go light, light as fire, falls, falls like sparks. Now you'll have noticed I didn't breathe in between the pages, in between pages 26 and 27. Could you join those up for me, please? Because we have light, light as fire. We come down, we crescendo then through onto the next page. Falls, falls like sparks. And can you make the word sparks really sparkly by giving it a longer S and a P that's got some movement to it? Sparks. All right, so let's sing that together. Light, light as fire, last 4 bars on 26 with all of those dynamics in place. Here we go, after 3. 1, 2, 3. Light, light as fire, falls, falls like sparks. Splendid, well done. Now listen to the next bit because it should be familiar. This melody and harmony is burning hearts, or looks eternal to zest. It's the same notes that we learnt for the first verse just now with different words. So let's sing that together, this melody at the proper tempo, which is a bit slower than that. Here we go. 1, 2. This melody and harmony is burning hearts, or looks eternal to zest. Well done. Observing those dynamics again really, really carefully, where it's marked in as pianissimo, o lux eterna, then a crescendo up to the piano. Please make sure you're observing all of those dynamics. Thanks, altos. Right, have a quick sip of drink. Doing very, very well. Shine, shine, O light. Okay, so top of page 28. Now here we have an echo situation. We've got the first phrase, shine, shine, O light. And then quiet, almost as an echo, sing, sing, O star. Okay, sing that with me, please. Shine, shine, O light. Lots of sh and lots of an ah on the shine sound for me. Okay, let's sing from the top of 28. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Shine, shine, O light. And then quietly, sing, sing, O star. Great. Bottom of 28 now. Again, this will be familiar. So the words are, notice it says sempre piano, which is always piano until in your gift where we crescendo. So it is humility. It goes 1, 2, humility and tenderness is in your gift. And we crescendo through in your gift. Let's sing that together. Humility. Here we go after 2. 1, 2, humility and tenderness is in your gift. Splendid. Now, here, over the page, you can see the soprano part now splits, and you move, altos, from the second line down on page 28 to the third line down on pages 29, 30, and 31. Okay, so please just note that you've gone from the second line down to the third line down at the top of 29. Okay, so we've just got an O lux eterna natus est, which is O lux eterna natus est. same as before. Let's sing that together. Last note of 28 going on to 29. 1, 2. O look, Satan, well done. Very, very nice. Now, we're at the top of 29, third line down, remember. Lift your voice. Seek this light. And so this is the same as the first verse musically. Have a listen. In fact, follow it along. I think we should be able to sing, given we've sung this several times already, this first verse pattern. This is the third time it's come back. Let's see if we can sing all the way through page 29 to the end of 30. Let's give it a go. Okay, here we go. Sing with me. 1, 2, 3. Lift your voice. Seek this light. Nativity in simplicity transfigures all. Oh, look, Okay, we'll sing that through again in a minute. You'll all have spotted, I'm sure, we have a little misprint there in bar 90. We have a missing word, and that should obviously transfigures all. Okay, under the minim there in bar 90, you can just write all, please. The thing to remember, of course, this is no one else has this score. Patrick's prepared this himself. It's a first edition, so any little issues, well, just pass them on to him and he'll update it for us. So just write that in for me, and let's sing that one more time. I know we've sung it a few times, but this time, as you can already tell, the dynamics are different. We start forte with accents all the way through. Lift your voice, really kind of big, quite strident sound, and then the nativity in simplicity, we come down a bit in dynamic. All right, let's sing that all the way through again. Lift your voice. Here we go after 3. 1, 2, 3. Lift your voice. Seek this light. Nativity in simplicity transfigures all. Great. And we have one more page here. We've got an ending here. So it sounds like this. Oh, look, Satana. Sing that with me, please. The last note on 30, going over the page, still on that third line down. Oh, looks. 1, 2. Oh, look. Sorry, my fault. Sorry, same again, please. Oh, looks. Ready? 1, 2. Oh, look, Satana. One more time for luck, and oh, look, Satana. And then it's not osest. And I know that's fast. All I'm doing is playing you the pitches on the long notes. So it's not osest. Sing that with me at that slightly faster tempo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Not osest. And then the last 3 notes are na, tos. 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. And we hold that note for as long as we can. We get quieter and diminish away to nothing. All right, everybody. Now, I know we flew through that last page, but I'm just aware time is ticking on. We still have 2 more pieces to look at. So let's sing that all the way through. I will play your part on the piano. And when you get to record this, you'll have the part with your part louder so you can sing along. Just such a beautiful, beautiful piece, isn't it? So let's sing it together all the way through with the wonderful Recordare. And immensely grateful for all of their hard work. They've been brilliant getting this all ready for us. So, any sopranos who want to sing, there's your note. Altos, that's your part. Okay, tenors and basses if you're here. But I'm going to be leading the altos here. Here we go, everybody. And
Still, still the night. Black, black the sky. The star is rising bright and sheds a healing light. Oh, look, slow, slow it dawns. Soft, soft the sound.
It's really quiet.
The star is singing high and clear this melody. Oh, look, light, light as fire falls, falls like sparks. This melody and harmony is burning hearts. Oh, look at shine, shine, oh light. Sing, sing, oh star. Humility and tenderness is in your gift. Oh, look at lift, lift your voice. Seek, seek this light. Nativity in simplicity transfigures all. Oh, look,
One, two.
who looks eternal
And
zest natus.
well done, everybody. Brilliant, brilliant job. Gorgeous, gorgeous music. It'll take, I think, a few sing-throughs with that. So use that recording that we just made and practice. Particularly, I think the hardest part in that, although the last page is tricky, but you also have that moment where you sing da 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 is in your gift. That's hard against the other parts. So practice that little bit. An example of that is the last two bars of 28. Just work on that little bit with the recording and you'll have a lovely time with that. Isn't it gorgeous? Thank you, everybody. Now, I did see a few questions very, very quickly. A difference between the markings. So if you've got the horizontal line under the note, that's a tenuto. That's a stress. You sort of lean into the note, but you don't hit it. So that would be shine, shine, or light. That would be tenuto. With the accent, shine, shine, or light. You can hear the difference. The accent is stronger and sharper. Okay, everybody, well done. And thank you again, Patrick. Splendid job. So everybody, we've got 2 pieces to learn and half an hour to do it in. We'll probably overrun by 5 minutes. My apologies for that. Let's get on with it. So the Three Kings, please, is our next piece. And you'll find that towards the start of the pack. It's page 5. Okay, so the first 2 pages of this one, altos, you don't need to worry about at all. Neither the sopranos, it's tenors and basses only. So actually, I need you to start, please, altos, on page 7. And we've got 4 pages here, and this is a chorale, like Bach would write. And my view on chorales, a lot of people think they should be sung slowly. I disagree. They are to be sung in one breath in order to get through each phrase. So of Jacob's stem and David's line, that needs to be in one breath, ideally. So it's going to move moderately swiftly. You'll notice some of these parts have alto 1 and 2 split. The first line is one of those. So of Jacob's stem and David's line, second alto first. Oh, hang on a second, no. Bear with me a moment. I've forgotten. We're doing it in baroque pitch, aren't we? Semitone lower. Okay, so second altos, forgive me. So it is
Of Jacob's stem and David's line.
It obviously moves slower when we sing it, but there's no point in singing it slowly when we're learning it. Sing that with me, please, alto 2. 2, 3.
Of Jacob's stem and David's line.
Very good. The next phrase, second altos, is
For thee, my bridegroom, King divine.
Listen to that again. So sing it with me. For thee, and 1.
For thee, my bridegroom, King divine.
Excellent. Well done. And then the last phrase there is
My soul with love overfloweth.
sing with me. And this is alto 1 and 2. 2, 3.
My soul with love overfloweth.
Okay, fantastic. First altos, let's look at your line there on page 7 of Jacob's stem. So your line's very similar, just with a few higher notes. So it is 2, 3.
Of Jacob's stem and David's line.
With me first. 2, 3.
Of Jacob's stem and David's line.
Very nice. Then it is
For thee, my bridegroom, King divine.
nice line first. Sing that with me after 1 and 1.
For thee, my bridegroom, King divine.
Splendid. And actually, both first and second altos there, you'll notice on For Thee, my bridegroom, there's a crescendo into that. It's a lovely moment. Particularly you first altos on that repeating note grow through so that king is the loudest part. Bridegroom, king divine. And then diminuendo for me. And then both alto parts, my soul with love overfloweth. Sing it with me and let that love flow, altos. Ready, 2, 3.
My soul with love overfloweth.
Fantastic. Lovely stuff. So we've reached the halfway point already. Now we have some more first and second alto split, but only really in the next 4 bars or so. So second altos, thy word. We're now at the double bar at the bottom of 8, and it is
Thy word, thy word.
Sing that for me, please. Second altos. Ready, 3, 4.
Thy word, thy word.
Very good. Carrying on.
Jesus, Jesus.
Sing that with me, please. Second alto. Second bar on page 9. 3, 4.
Jesus, Jesus.
It's a nice moment. So second alto, sing for me, please, from thy word. Last bar of 8. Ready, 3, 4.
Thy word, chisel, chisel.
Brilliant. Thank you, seconds. First, your line is very, very similar, except in dropping down to the D, you stay on the G. So it's
Thy word, chisel, chisel.
nice and straightforward. Let's have a go at that, please. First, altos. Ready? 3, 4.
Thy word, chisel, chisel.
Such a nice line for altos. It's really good. And then inly feeds us, rightly leads us, and then everything from the end, from this to the end, is all in unison, so you can both sing together. And your line is
Inly feeds us, rightly leads us.
okay. Nice line. Sing it with me. Ready? 3, 4.
Inly feeds us, rightly leads us.
Great. And then
Life bestowing,
sing that for me. And
life bestowing.
well done. Now notice you don't get to hang around on ing for long, because we're gonna do a bit of praising. But first, let's go into that, please. Let's sing from inly feeds us. Bottom of 9, one more time, please, altos. Inly feeds, 3, 4.
Inly feeds us, rightly leads us, life bestowing.
Excellent. Now, everything up until this point, altos, I'm sure you've noticed, has been pretty quiet and very much in the background, whilst this baritone solo has lots of fun and warbles away on the top of it all. But here, on this last page, the choir get a moment to sort of come forward. Praise, oh praise, such love. And then you have to get quiet again. So enjoy your 2 bars of glory. But it's a really nice line here. So the last bar at the top of 10 for the altos. After 1, it's 3, 4, 1.
Praise, oh praise, praise, oh praise, such love overflowing.
All right. So let's look at that. Praise, oh praise, with me after 1 and 1.
Praise, oh praise.
Excellent. And then you jump straight off that praise onto that G just at the end of that bar. So it's
Praise, oh praise, such love.
okay. So let's have a go at that. So it's
Praise, oh praise, such love.
and you might be thinking, why is he clicking? I'm clicking where the strong beat is, and this section you've been on the beat all the way through. This section you're off the beat. Okay. Praise, oh praise, such love, or flow. And flow is where you join back up with the beat. So let's sing that together, please, altos. Top of page 10, last 2 notes. Praise, oh praise. Ready? After 3, 2, 3.
Praise, oh praise, such love overflowing.
Splendid. Let's just sing the last page there, life bestowing, and then we'll try it with the choir, okay? So there's your note for life. Life bestowing, top of page 10. Ready, altos? 3, 4.
Life bestowing, praise, oh praise, praise, oh praise, such love overflowing.
Okay, let's give it a go all the way through. And what I'll do is I'll play those parts. As always, you will have the one voice louder parts to rehearse with and to record with. Now, to begin with, it's just tenors and basses. You obviously come in on page 6, but we're going to start from the very beginning so you can hear it all in context. And just to remind you, yes, this is a choir of both myself and my wonderful wife, Anna. So she took the alto 1 and soprano parts, and I did bass, tenor and alto 2. So we had fun, and hope you enjoy it. So here we go, everybody. Now you'll hear the piano at the start. That's going to be me singing the baritone solo shortly. And then we have the tenors and basses. How brightly shines the morning sun.
And is the quest of the travellers three, where the newborn King of the Jews may be.
Well, top of page 6.
For royal gifts they bear for the king, gold, incense, myrrh.
Now you need to be getting ready to sing in a moment. Okay, so are we ready? And
Of Jacob's stand and David's line.
1.
For thee, my bridegroom King divine, my soul in love overflow.
and
such love
there we are. Wonderful stuff, altos. Thank you so much for learning that one with me and with me and with me and me and me and Anna and Anna and Anna. So I'm really looking forward to hearing you record that one and singing over the top of it. Remember, this is all saved. You can go back and sing that as many times as you like. And I would suggest just on a couple of those little bits to just make sure you're happy before you record. But thank you in advance. And once it's all put together, I'll record my solo. So I really feel like I'm singing along with you. Okay, everybody, now we have one more piece to learn in 15 minutes. So what we're going to do tonight, everybody, so I'm very aware that you need to start recording, or I say you need to. Some of you will want to start recording. What we're going to do is we're going to learn the second verse of Lullaby My Jesus first, okay? Because that's the one that we're going to need you to record. The first verse is simpler. And if we run out of time tonight, what I'll do is I'll add that to our next rehearsal, because I really want to make sure everyone's happy with verse 2, because it's a bit tricky, if I'm honest. It's beautiful, I mean absolutely staggeringly beautiful, but you've got some tricky leaps, and so let's just focus for the next 15 minutes on verse 2 of Lullaby My Jesus, which you'll find, everybody, on page 15, all right? We will learn verse 1, because you'll want to sing along with it with Recordare on the 20th of December, but the bit we want recorded is on page, I say 21, page 15. All right, so let's please have a look at that. Page 15. Oh, thank you, everybody. Lovely, lovely comments. And in terms of finding out how to record, Mark will send you all the information in an email. Okay, so everybody, Lullaby My Jesus, page 15. This gorgeous bit of Warlock. Mr. Philip Arthur Heseltine, or Peter Warlock as he preferred to be known. So, now, altos. There's a lot of chromaticism in this part, a lot of movement by semitone. So before we sing this, a little bit of advice. When you're coming down a chromatic scale, always think up. Smile with your cheeks and think up. And so on. When you're going up a chromatic scale, think slightly above the note. Okay, so if you're coming up, you need to be thinking sharp, thinking slightly above the note. When you're coming down, you still need to be thinking slightly above the note. All right, so let's have a look at this line. Lullaby, my Jesus, lullaby, my son. So the first line, altos, with this lovely lilting feel. Okay, your line from the top of the page goes, lullaby, my Jesus, lullaby, my son. Okay, so notice before we sing any of that, the words have been very well written so that the strong sounds are on those strong beats. As always, lullaby, my Jesus, lullaby, my son. San, please, as if it's spelt S-A-R-N. All right, nice big open mouth sound. So let's look at that. Lullaby, my Jesus. That first bar, sing with me, and lullaby, my Jesus. And then lullaby, my son. Sing for me, and lullaby, my son. Excellent. And just that feeling of lilting will come from you leaning into the strong beat and dying away a little bit. So, lullaby, my son. Thank you. Now, the third bar at the top of the page. Listen to this. Lullaby, my child, in whom God's will is done. Listen to this on the piano. Okay. Tricky line. Listen to it again. Lullaby, my child, in whom God's will is done. Okay, now I was talking earlier about tones and semitones. Okay, to begin with, we've got a fourth, lullaby, and the tone then after that second note. So just sing for me, lullaby, and lullaby. Lovely, and then we descend in semitones. My child, in whom God's will. Okay, so everything from by my child to God's will, with one exception, is descending by semitone. The only difference is in whom, same pitch. Okay, so it's the whole thing. Lullaby, my child, in whom God's will, and then a tone is done at the end. Sing that with me, please, altos. Lullaby, my child, and lullaby, my child, in whom God's will is done. Okay, that's going to take a bit of practice. Sing it along with me, and then when you sing it with the with Record Diary, it'll make loads and loads and loads of sense. Okay, so now we've just arrived on a D, and do please have a drink if you haven't done so recently. Rehydrate yourselves. Now we have first and second alto here. We'll start with second alto. You need to get to that note, okay, which is an A. Now the sopranos will have just sung a G, and your note is one higher than them. So, be at peace. Your line sounds like this. Be at peace, soft dreams beguile you as you lie. Listen to that again, seconds, and be at peace, soft dreams beguile you as you lie. Let's sing that together, please, seconds, and be at peace, soft dreams beguile you as you lie. Splendid. And our firsts, let's look at your line. So we've just sung, will is done. Now you need to get to that note first, okay? And it's be at peace, soft dreams beguile you as you lie. So the second bar of that phrase is the same as the alto 2, but the first bar there, be at peace. So sing, be at peace. peace, soft dreams with me, and be at peace, soft dreams, and then beguile you as you lie. Sing beguile you, and beguile you as you lie. Excellent. Do the whole thing please first from be at peace, and be at peace, soft dreams beguile you as you lie. Excellent. You'll need to do a bit of work, I think, just moving from done to the B. Okay, it is only a third, but practice it with the recording before you send it in, before you record it for us. All right. So everybody, please. Bar 19. I will rock you. I will sing a lullaby. This is unison for altos. So it is. Something a little bit more tonal. So it's. I will rock you. I will sing a lullaby. A very, very typical alto line, isn't it? Let's sing it together. I will rock you, bar 19. And I will rock you, I will sing a lullaby. Lovely. Well done. Thank you. Now we're at be at peace, soft dreams beguile you as you lie. Now this should be familiar. Let's do the second alto. Okay, as you sing. It's very similar to what we did before. It's be at peace, soft dreams beguile you as you lie. Okay, seconds. Listen to that just on the piano. This is bar 21. And okay, let's sing that together. And be at peace, soft dreams beguile you as you lie. Excellent. Well done. And then we have first here. Be at peace, soft dreams beguile you as you lie. Listen to that again. Be at peace, soft dreams beguile you as you lie. Let's sing that together, please, first. And be at peace, soft dreams beguile you as you lie. Very, very nice. Thank you, everybody. And then I will rock you, I will sing a lullaby. And I will rock you, I will sing a lullaby. Okay, fabulous. And then we just have the la 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 lullaby. Now I told the sopranos just to sing la lulla, la lulla, and I'll get a message sent out, la lulla lullaby. All right, and so this last couple of bars, and then we're going to sing it all the way through, and we're going to sing it along at the right pitch, because yes, some of you have noticed we are singing this a semitone down while we're learning it, just because some of those notes are a little on the high side and my voice is a little bit rough. So when we sing it, we will be singing it a semitone higher, but still only means your highest note is a B, altos. And well done for those of you that spotted. Okay, so la 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 lullaby, just at the end here, we have the first la 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 you sing together, so it is la la la. Sing for me, 1, 2, la la la. And then second altos, it's la la bye and la la bye. So second alto, sing for me, please, from la la la. Here we go, 1, 2, la 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 la. Splendid. And first, la 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 bye. Sing with me first, please. After 8, 7, 8, la 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 bye. Okay. Now we're going to do this twice, altos, because obviously we've got first and second alto parts, and this is tricky. I'm sure you'll all have noticed. And so what I need to just do is just find the file here. Now, we are going to learn the first verse, but probably not tonight, altos. I'll add that to next week, and we'll start with the first verse just so you can sing along and enjoy it. But we are recording the second verse. That's the really important one. So I'm going to put this back in the right key. There we go. Okay, so... Okay, let's sing it all the way through. Now I'm going to sing and play the second alto part this time, and when we sing it the second time, we'll do the first alto, and if we have time, we'll sing it 3 times, because this is a little bit on the tricky side. So let me just find the right place, everybody. Use the opportunity to have a drink. Okay. So everybody, let's have the last couple of bars. Okay, here we go. And... second altos. That's just so beautiful. Oh. Okay, we're going to have that again with the alto one, and then we'll have it a third time, and I won't play, I'll just conduct, and you can sing along. But we have a saying here in Bristol, something is as nice as that. We say it is Gert Lush, everybody. G-E-R-T, or G-U-R-T, depending on which part of Bristol you live in. L-U-S-H, Gert Lush. There you go. So let's have another Gert Lush performance. There's your note. This is for the first altos this time. Okay, thanks, Recordare. Let's have just the last bars of that previous. Here we go. There's your note. Sing with me. Lullaby, my Jesus. Lullaby, my son. Lullaby, my child. so lovely. So we're going to have it just one more time, altos. You deserve it. I think we all deserve to enjoy a lovely performance of that. Sing whichever of those parts you like. And I can't wait to hear you record that. As I said, we will learn verse 1, but that's for you to sing along with. This one is so we can all hear you. So let's have one more of these, and then, well, I'll see you on, well, if you are singing for Christmas, obviously I'll see you on Monday next week. If you want to come along and sing with the tenors and basses, we love to see you. We love to hear from you. So do come along. Of course, Lift Thine Eyes, our concert, is on Saturday. And if you're not involved in that, please come and hear it. It's a real celebration of everything we've achieved so far in the 9 months that Self-Isolation Choirs existed. So do come along to that on Saturday and enjoy. One last time, Record Diaries, wonderful performance. So here's your note. I'm not going to sing or play. I'm just going to conduct and enjoy the sound. So here we go, everybody. Let's just have that last little bit of the preceding verse. Isn't that just so lovely? Oh, well done, everybody. Thank you so much. So let me just check how everyone's doing. So if you're worried about recording dates and so on, Mark will let you know, but it's the 1st of December for sopranos and altos. We've allowed a couple of extra days for tenors and basses just because they don't learn their music until later in the week. And we didn't think it was fair for them to get about half the time that you and the sopranos have had. So 1st of December, please, submissions for the recording. Thank you in advance for all of your work. And as I say, do come along and join us. Mark will send out the details as how you can hear Lift Thine Eyes. And of course, the concert is named for this wonderful movement from Mendelssohn's Elijah. Some of you have sent in recordings. We've heard it all put together. And, well, Mark was blubbing this morning. Real tears, everybody. It's so lovely. And I can't wait to share all of that with you. And, of course, our Christmas programme is also going to be gorgeous. So thanks in advance for all of that. So if you're around tomorrow, do come along and join us at 5 o'clock when we rehearse with the tenors, same as the basses, but otherwise have a great weekend, altos, and we'll see you soon. All the very best. Bye-bye.